is Shambala and work since I think 7 years now with Ibiza retreats with my tapping technique. I call it MET, Meridian Energy Techniques. It's also known as EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. And it's actually a very good word because it gives us emotional freedom. We are emotional beings, and that's good. As human beings, we have many emotions, but sometimes they become too strong, too intense to bear. So in that case, we can treat ourselves tapping on several points on the meridians. The meridians are, maybe you know, they are channels inside the body that supply life energy to our organs. So sometimes through traumas or traumatic experiences that we gather in life, energy gets stuck in these meridians, especially also in the kidney meridian. And by tapping and focusing on what we feel, we can release the block and be kind of updated emotionally and find a new way of self-love, self-acceptance, and be free of negative beliefs about ourselves, free of fears, or free of traumatic memories. So what I would like to show you today is what I call the magic triangle. And for me it's really magic. I gave hundreds of sessions in the last years and taught this technique also to many people, also to many guests of Ibiza retreats in the last years. And I'm very happy about it also that I can share it today with you. So the magic triangle consists of one central point on the chest bone, on the sternum, and 2 points, maybe I take my shawl off now, under your collarbones. So here we have the collarbones, also called clavicles. And just at the ends, there are these little round endings. We go down 1 inch, open 1 inch. And there we find 2 soft, little tender spots. Maybe you find them also. You find them easily if you put your hand like this, in this position, and then lie your thumb and your middle finger under your collarbones. This is kidney 27. Kidney meridian is storing a lot of emotions, fears, and negative memories and feelings. So this is actually the main points. All the other points you can tap, but this one, please do remember, this is the most important one. And these 2 up here and the middle one down here are, for me, the magic triangle and can really make a very, very big difference in your life. So what we do here when we stimulate this gland, here is a thymus gland behind the sternum. It's a very important gland that has to do with our immune system. So tapping here, stimulating this gland, we enhance our immune system, we strengthen our health, and we become more happy and light and content persons, people. So if you tap here, I do it every morning, actually since 16 years. I tap every morning when I wake up, this point gently, either with my fingertips or with my loose fist. And we have 2 standard sentences we say. One is like this: I love and believe, I trust. I'm grateful and I'm courageous. I love and believe, I trust, I'm grateful and I'm courageous. And the other version that I like even more, and for many people is even more powerful, goes like this: I love myself, I believe in myself, I trust myself, I'm grateful to myself, and I'm courageous. Say with me if you like: I love myself, I believe in myself, I trust myself, I'm grateful to myself, and I am courageous. Then you take a deep breath and release the air. And let all these affirmations sink deeply into your system. Because this point is like a door, like an entrance portal into your inner world. So whatever you introduce here is acting out from there manifold. So it's a very powerful point, And you can use it with any quality in your life that you would like to strengthen. You can say, I'm the best journalist, if you're a journalist in the world. I'm the best looking woman in the world. I'm the most intelligent man in the world. Whatever you would like to enhance in your life, just exaggerate a little, tap here, say it, even if you have to smile at yourself, and see what happens. It's really quite miraculous. I used it a lot in the last years and it helped me really a lot. Good. Now the upper 2 points here. Here we can say anything that is so-called negative emotionally. Yeah? We can say here, I feel sad, I feel tired, exhausted, stressed, overwhelmed, I feel so jealous, I hold this grudge against this person, I feel so harmed by what happened yesterday, or I'm still angry at my parents, whatever. We hold many negative emotions usually. And that's what's repeating itself in our daily life, and it doesn't really allow us to be as happy as we could be. So tapping here and focusing on what you feel really makes a big difference. And after a while, you get an impulse to breathe in deeply and you release the negative emotion. It's really quite amazing. Sometimes people come to a state after going through different emotions where they become blank inside, like no more words, no more memories. For a moment there is just emptiness and peace and silence. It's very unusual for many people. And from there we can start like a new chapter in our emotional biography. And whenever we accumulate again negative emotions, self-restricting self-beliefs that are negative, or have memories from our past that are weighing us down, we can always say, remembering how I was beaten up as a child still makes me sad and angry. And after a while, you get into the inner space of being able to forgive what happened in your past, or what you did yourself. It works very well, the tapping for guilt. So if we as women, sometimes we have to abort, for example, and always there is guilt in women who had to do and take this decision. So it's good to get rid of the guilt. Guilt is a very heavy, weighing emotion. So once we released our guilt, we can be much more free and light in our life. I want to give you an example how tapping oneself can look. And let's pretend now I'm really sad about something. So what I would do is take one hand and tap on the outside of the other hand and say, even though I'm feeling so sad right now, I love and accept myself. Repeat it, even though I'm so sad in this moment, I love and accept myself completely. Then I will go through a few points and say the same sentence. I am sad today. In this moment I feel sad. There is so much sadness, all this sadness. All this sadness, and especially this point, you can also only tap on this point, my sadness, my sadness. And then I might notice that all of a sudden I get an emotion of anger. So I would start again and say, now I'm feeling so angry at this person who said this stupid sentence to me yesterday. I feel really angry. So the sadness transformed into anger. This often happens in tapping. So then I would treat my anger. Or it might turn into frustration. I'm really frustrated. I don't know how to deal with this person anymore. He makes me angry and sad and kind of helpless. I feel this helplessness when I think of that situation. And then at one point a deep impulse comes to inhale and to exhale. And then if I look inside, there is no sadness, no anger, no grudge, no frustration, and I'm updated. I am free of that emotion. And I can finish with an affirmation and can say, I choose to know that from now on I am free of grudge. I can express myself and share what I feel with everybody. and be true to myself. And I know that I love myself and that I am a wonderful person, or anything that comes easily to you. So this was a very short introduction to tapping, and if you want to know more and experience it maybe in the frame of a retreat, please come to Ibiza and book a wonderful retreat with Ibiza Retreats. Namaste.